Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Good afternoon or good evening, everybody. Welcome back to LaMoure, North Dakota for the 2024 North Dakota Class B American Legion State Baseball Tournament. Welcome, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel number 28. We appreciate you tuning in and watching tonight's final game of the evening, and that is between LaMoure and Burlington. More about that here in a little bit. But again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. First off, we want to thank all of our sponsors here that have allowed us to attend these games here in this tournament at Townsend Field here in LaMoure. We want to thank specifically LaMoure Youth Baseball and the Bullpen Bar and Grill, located just outside center field on Highway 13, And want to thank all of our sponsors, too. If you see any of these sponsors or know any of them, please tell them thank you for bringing us to the state tournament. And we're ready to turn it over to our PA announcer, Greg Peterson, for the starting lineups.
For North Dakota Class B American Legion State Baseball Tournament. For Game 8 of the tournament features the Bulldogs from Burlington and Post 19 from LaMoure. Could I have both teams line up on your foul lines? For the visitors, the Bulldogs from Burlington. Non-starters, number 2, Drew Erickson. Number 3, Ryan Ralph. Number 6, Cale Rodacher. And number 24, Owen Hansen. Starters for Burlington. Batting first and playing shortstop, number 4, Paxton Yistis. Batting second and catching, number 5, Drew Rodacher. Batting third and on the mound, number 13, Braden Nelson. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 1, Braylon Fisher. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 17, Jake Schaefer. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 9, Colin Abernathy. Batting seventh and DHing, number 21, Kyler Fisher. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 8, Easton Anderson. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 16, Nathan Rowe. And playing left field, number 10, AJ Kilborn. Burlington is coached by Matt Karanka, assisted by Brent Nelson. For Post 19, non-starters, number 4, Russell Exner. Number 10, Avery Kramer. Number 18, Jacody Lewis. Number 24, Jake Kramer. Number 36, Jaron Reagan. And number 40, Nick Meisch. Starters for LaMoure. Batting first and playing shortstop, number 20, Gunnar Theogis. Batting second and playing left field, number 7, Blaze Isaacson. Batting third and playing second base, number 3, Connor Johnson. Batting fourth and on the mound, number 8, Owen Lesko. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 2, Kobe Theogis. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 5, Max Muslin. Batting seventh and catching, number 6, Mason Workin. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 21, Colton Ness. Batting ninth and DHing, number 26, Dustin Ketterling. And playing right field, number 1, Logan Potts. LaMoure is coached by J.R. Theogis, assisted by Ben Holan and Gage Dunn. And by the way, it's Coach Theogis' birthday today, so happy birthday, Coach Theogis. The team host is Jill Wagner and Ryan Wagner.
Believe they're going to have the reading of the sportsmanship code here shortly. I'm not sure what the pause is. Oh, I see Greg Peterson heading out there. So Greg heading out onto the field, and he'll meet the Legion guys out there, and they will do the presentation on the field.
Please remove your hats facing the pitcher's mound for the reading of the Legion Code of Sportsmanship by Tournament Manager Greg Peterson.
Repeat after me. I will keep the rules, keep faith, myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Good luck, guys. Let's play ball.
All right, there you go. Greg Peterson actually went out there and did the code of sportsmanship and for the Legion guys. So Greg Peterson usually on the PA, and he was down there as the tournament manager to conduct the American Legion Baseball Code of Ethics for the guys and had them repeat after him. So we're just about ready to go here. As we're getting ready to take the field here. So LaMoure will take the field as the home team here in game number 4 on the day. It's 6:31, so we're going to be a little bit of a late start here. Again, game 4 on the day here. As I want to wish J.R. Thielges a happy birthday. So congratulations to him on his birthday. He was up here in the press box a little while ago and visiting with him between innings, and I did not know that, so I apologize, JR, if you watch this one back. So happy birthday. So this winner will move on to take on Lisbon. The loser will go down and take on Carrington tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So Carrington will take the loser of this game, and the winner will face Lisbon in the undefeateds. 4 more games tomorrow here, folks. We'll be right here for them all on Three Borders Sports Network. Games earlier today, Carrington defeated Candu 8-4. Thompson defeated Hazen 17-1. In a game we just had here and just finished up with, Lisbon defeats Park River 7-4. So it looks like we're about ready to go here with this one. And taking the hill is Owen Lesko for LaMoure. And the Burlington Bulldogs will send Paxton Eustis to the plate, and he'll take strike 1, and the first pitch was delivered by Owen Lesko at 6:32 p.m. Scheduled to start at 6, and there's a pop out to deep short, and backing up and making the catch is Gunnar Thielges. So Eustis pops out, and that's the first out of the game here, and that will bring up Drew Rodacher. Temperatures are cooling off a little bit here. 80 degrees, feels like temperature of 86. Earlier today we had feels like temperatures in the upper 90s. And air temperature was actually about in the upper 80s. But with the humidity and everything, the feels like temperature was in 98, 99 range. It depended on when I looked at my phone. There's a call strike. Familiar voice behind the home plate there, Tom Perius. And it's 2-1 now to Drew Rodacher, facing Owen Lesko. Usually plays center field for LaMoure, but he's pitching in this one, and that will go far enough out of third base side, so it'll be 2-2 now to the hitter, Drew Rodacher. 2-2 pitch from Lesko. Just misses the plate, and it's a full count now. A turf pitching mound here at LaMoure, and a turf home plate area. And the turf, there's a check swing, and it's going to be a roller down the first base line, goes foul as Ness picks that one up just by the first base bag. And we'll do it all over again with a 3-2 count. The turf is also in the coaches' boxes, respectively, at first and third base. Otherwise, it's natural grass here at LaMoure, and it is a beautiful conditioned grass field. And there will be a walk issued to Drew Rodacher. So he'll go to first base, and that will bring up the pitcher, Braden Nelson. So 1 out here. Owen Lesko with his 10th pitch delivers. Call strike. Nice crowd on hand again this evening as the grandstands are full. That's popped up in the infield. Lesko, the center fielder, and he'll take the catch there right at the pitcher's mound, just behind the pitcher's mound. A normal center fielder is what I should say. Pitching in this game, obviously. So pop out to Lesko at the pitching mound, and that will bring up Braylon Fisher, the right fielder. Batting fourth here for. And there's another pop up to right field. Potts drifting in and makes the catch in right field, and that will retire the side here. So quick first inning for Owen Lesko and LaMoure. We'll be right back here for the bottom of the first. And Burlington 0, LaMoure coming to bat.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Welcome back to LaMoure, North Dakota, site of the 2024 North Dakota Class B American Legion Baseball Tournament here at Townsend Field in LaMoure, North Dakota. Class B action, fun stuff. And Braden Nelson on the hill. Tall guy can bring it home in a hurry for Burlington facing LaMoure, and he gets strike one on Gunnar Thielges right away. In the second pitch, and Thielges will turn, and he'll slap that one right back out to the outfield, and he'll get a base hit right back up to center field. So Thielges starts out with a base hit for LaMoure. Here comes left fielder Blaze Isaacson. Blaze Isaacson takes ball one. Yesterday, Blaze was 1 for 4, and there's a foul. Pitch number 5 coming up here. It's a 1-1 count to Blaze Isaacson after the opening single here by Gunnar Thielges. In the pitch from Nelson, there's another slap to center field, and that's going to get in the gap, and that'll be at least 2 bases. Isaacson heads into second, and Gunnar Thielges comes home with the first run of the game. So an RBI double for Isaacson. Scores the first run of the game here for LaMoure in the bottom of the first. Gets him a free hot dog. How about that? So LaMoure jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Connor Johnson steps up to the plate now. It's ball 1 to him. Isaacson getting his lead at second. The pitch comes home, and it's a strike. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Connor Johnson. Another call strike. Nelson looks back at Isaacson, and the pitch comes home, and it's popped out to center field, and it's going to be over the head of Anderson. I thought he had a gauge there, and quickly to second base. On his way to third is Johnson. So LaMoure coming out hot here, swinging the bats in the bottom of the first, and a stand-up triple and an RBI for Connor Johnson. He gets a beverage and a slice of pizza as well. LaMoure coming out with hot bats. Braden Nelson again brings up Owen Lesko, pitcher, the number 4 hitter for LaMoure. The LaMoure bats are hot. A single, a double, and a triple so far. Oh, and he swings at a bad pitch there, but it's a good pitch for Braden Nelson. And it goes 0-2 now to Owen Lesko. And the 0-2 pitch. Again, there's another one that's going to be a base hit. And Lesko with an RBI single. First 3 up have all scored for LaMoure. Lesko gets an RBI. Makes the score 3-0 here. Lesko on first base. Colby Thielges at the plate. Colby squares. Runner goes down to second, and the tag is there, but not in time. Lesko gets in safely with a stolen base. Warming on the other sideline there, and there's a slow ground ball going to go foul. Warming up on the other sideline there for Burlington over on the other side. It looks like it is number 3, Ryan Ralph. Lesko at second base after he singled, and another base hit up the middle. Lesko will be held up at third, and runners on the corners. 5 base hits in a row, a single, a double, a triple, and a single, and that is going to call for a mound visit here from Coach Matt Karanka or Brent Nelson. I don't know either one of those two coaches, so I'm not sure which coach it is, but the coach from Burlington shows up, and he just says, okay, boys, let's get this one done. We're only in the first inning. Only down 3. We can make that up. On the other hand, LaMoure's bats are hot. 5 in a row. Max Muslin, the center fielder, says he wants some of that. We'll see what he does. Runners at the corners. Muslin at the plate. Takes a strike right across the middle of the plate. Belt high. Colby Thiel just standing at first. Nelson delivers, swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Colby Thiel just standing at first, over at third is Owen Lesko. And there goes Thielges, and the ground ball to short, picked up there by Eustis. He gets it over to first in time for the out, and Lesko stays put. So Muslin is retired on the ground ball. And that will bring up Mason Workin, the catcher. So 5 hits in a row, the streak is ended. And 1 out here now for LaMoure. And that will bring up, like I said, the catcher, Mason Workin. Takes a strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Braden Nelson at pitch number 20 right there. Check swing, did he go? And he did, according to the umpire out in the field. On the check swing, so it's 0-2 now to Mason Workin. There's a high chopper to first. Abernathy picks it up. He'll flip it over to Nelson, covering the bag for the out. But the run does score, and it's 4-0 in favor of LaMoure. So Workin gets the RBI. And there's 2 outs here for LaMoure, and that'll bring up Colton Ness. And moving over to third base was Colby Thielges. And it is ball 1. So Nelson gave up 5 hits in a row, and now he's got 2 outs in a row, and Colton Ness at the plate for LaMoure. Takes a strike on the outside half, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. And that's ripped, and it just gets underneath the glove of the shortstop, Eustis, and another run will score for LaMoure here in the first inning. We'll see if they call that a hit or an error on the official scoreboard, but an RBI for Ness nonetheless, and they'll give him a hit, so we'll give him a hit. Five runs have crossed the plate here for LaMoure in the bottom of the first. Standing at the plate now is Dustin Ketterling. He's the 9th hitter in the lineup. So 9 hitters have come to the plate so far here for LaMoure in the bottom of the first. Two-one is the count. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Got all the games for you here this weekend on Three Borders Sports. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Got a bunch of sponsors we want to thank. We'll get to those here in the next inning. North Dakota State College of Science, our scoreboard sponsor. Thank you. And that's fouled away. North Dakota State College of Science, second oldest two-year college in the United States. www.ndscs.edu. NDSCS, our scoreboard sponsor. And there's a chopper down to third base. Schaefer gloves it over to first to Abernathy, and the side is retired. But what an inning here for LaMoure in post 19 here as they score 5 runs here in the bottom of the first. We're going to go to the top of the second right after this on Three Borders Sports Network. 5-0 lead for LaMoure over Burlington.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
At Smith Motors in Wappiton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Owen Lesko delivers strike one to Jake Schaefer. Schaefer leading off the top of the second, and he swings at ball one there, but it is now 0-2 to Jake Schaefer, the third baseman. And the pitch. Schaefer grounds one to short. Gunnar Thielges picks it up, and he gets it over to Ness in time. Routine play for Thielges. And Schaefer is retired on the ground ball out. It's going to bring up Colin Abernathy, the first baseman for Burlington. That one's low and away there for a ball. Colin Abernathy at the plate for Burlington. There's a call strike. That one's hit into left field for a base hit. And Abernathy reaches. It's going to bring up Kyler Fisher with one out here. Owen Lesko deals. Call strike. Kyler Fisher yesterday was 0 for 2 in game one. Designated hitter here in this one. And the pitch caught the corner, and it's strike two. Owen Lesko steps back onto the rubber now. 0-2 count to the hitter Kyler Fisher. The pitch, pop foul. Count remains 0-2. Some sirens going on around here. Hope it's not anything here. There's a ball, and it's 1-2. Mason working behind the plate. Was hoping that one was framed correctly for strike three, but it was not. It was called a ball. Lesko delivers outside, and it is 2-2. And that one's fouled out of play. Lesko looks over toward first base here and deals that one home, and it's fouled away there, so the count remains 2-2 strikes. And that now makes a full count. And the runner over at first is Colin Abernathy. We'll see if he decides to go here on a 3-2 count with one out. And the pitch comes home, and it's pulled foul just barely. So we'll do that one all over again. 3-2 count. Lesko so far with 27 pitches. And Braden Nelson with 30. And he has one inning pitched. And full count pitch goes wide, and it's ball 4, so everybody's going to hustle. But everybody will hold up with one base. So Lesko gives up a single to Abernathy, and now a walk to Kyler Fisher, and he'll now face Easton Anderson, center fielder. One out on the board, and again, runners at first and second. Lesko delivers, brings it home. It is low for a ball, 1-0. So Lesko kind of breezed through the first inning. And there he gets a strike on Easton Anderson. Lesko delivers. Call strike at the knees. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here on the board. 2 runners on, first and second. Abernathy at second, Fisher at first. Swing and a miss, and Lesko records his first strikeout in a big spot there. So 2 outs. Going to bring up the number 9 hitter in the lineup, Nathan Rowe, second baseman. He was 0 for 2 yesterday. He'll swing at the first one, and it is swing and a miss. There's call strike 2. So Lesko gets ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes to Nathan Rowe. We'd like to end it here with the leadoff hitter coming up next. And the 0-2 pitch sails up high, and it gets away from Workin. So everybody's going to advance to third and second now. Workin stood up out of the crouch there, and it's almost like it went through his mitt. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout. I don't know if it went through the webbing of his mitt as he's walking towards the first base dugout here, and he is going to get a different catcher's mitt. So he'll walk back with a different catcher's mitt here with 1-2 count on Nathan Rowe and 2 outs. Again, he stood up out of the crouch, and it was in his glove, but it went right through it or something. That one sails outside, so you can't let anything by here. Of course, we've seen throughout the tournament so far here through 7+ games that it'll bounce off those pads and not give you much of a chance to get home. And there is a swing and a miss in strike 3. So the second strikeout recorded there for Owen Lesko. He strands 2 here in the top of the second, and we're going to go to the bottom of the second. LaMoure leads 5-0. Back after this right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Sometimes it's tough.
I want to recognize Chad Affield, tuned in and watching again this evening. Thank you, Chad, for watching back home. Appreciate it. And through the 7+ games that I've done, I'm holding up pretty good there through that, Chad. Not constantly talking for 100% of the games, but try to do what I can do here to manage my way through 14, possibly 15 games here at the 2024 Class B State Legion Tournament. So hello, Chad. And here we go with Gunnar Thielges starting out. The bottom of the second. Gunnar Thielges comes to the plate. Want to congratulate Wahpeton Post 20 on their 3-2 win today. They're moving on undefeated. They've got 3 wins out there in the Class A tournament, Class A Legion tournament. Called a lot of games for Post 20 this summer. There's a drive down the third base line. That's a base hit for Gunner, and he's going to round first, and he'll hold up at first as Kilborn gets to throw back in plenty of time. So the second hit of the game here for Gunner. He's 2 for 2 in this one. He was 0 for 3 yesterday, so bringing up his average for the tournament now at 2 for 5. Here comes Blaze Isaacson. He doubled in his last at bat. He's 2 for 5 in the tournament. Isaacson swings at that one, and I did not notice that we have a new pitcher. Easton Anderson comes in to pitch. Pickoff move did not work. So Easton Anderson now pitching. See if I can find where Nelson went. Easton Anderson was the center fielder, and there's the throw down to second, so Thiel just gets in. Count goes to 1-1. Couldn't tell if that was Anderson in center field there or not. We'll try to keep an eye on it, see if it was just a straight switch. So Anderson comes in from center and deals. That one's inside for ball 4. So Blaze Isaacson reaches base for the second time tonight. Connor Johnson comes to the plate now. 1 for 3 yesterday, and that plunks him in the left hip, so he's going to go, and bases will be loaded with nobody out. So LaMoure threatening again here in the bottom of the second. I'm guessing he went to center field. Eastus is still at shortstop. He's going to bring up Owen Lesko. Change on that off speed, or swings on that off speed. As Abernathy comes up in close here at first base. I don't think Owen Lesko's going to bunt. And the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. Abernathy inside the baseline, on the grass, inside the cutout, and sneaking in. And again, Lesko's going to rip that one down the left field line, and that's foul. You can see Abernathy sneaking in there on that shot there, brought to you by Digital Guru. Sneaking in at first base, still coming in. And there's a little check swing, excuse me. And that will be thrown to first base by Schaefer. And the out is recorded, but Lesko gets another RBI there as he drives in Gunnar Thiel just from third base, and it's 6-0. So the runners move up to second and third. First base is open. And Colby Thiel just steps up, and he'll slap one to center field. It's misjudged out in center field and bobbled. That will allow the 2 runs to score. So 2 more come across for LaMoure. Makes it 8-0. So a base hit for Colby plus an error allowed another run to score. And we're going to get another visit from the coaches. Eight to nothing lead here for LaMoure, and we do have a pitching change, so we're going to take a break and we'll come right back. We'll let you know what's going on here. I think it was just a straight switch here And we'll be right back and describe that to you right after this on Three Borders Sports Network. It's an 8-0 lead for LaMoure.
Dad, kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Ryan Ralph comes in to pitch now, and it's basically a straight switch there as Anderson went to the bench. Ryan Ralph now pitching in a turnaround wheel back to second base. Not in time. Runner's safe. Eight to nothing lead here for LaMoure in the bottom of the second. Ryan Ralph comes on in relief, and he'll deliver. Call strike to Max Musland. It's 1-1. That one sails outside for Ryan Ralph. The 2-1 pitch from Ryan Ralph. Swung on, fouled back to the net, and the count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. 5 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second for LaMoure, and there's a swing and a hit out to left field, and Kilborn corrals that one here, and that will be out number 2 on the fly ball out. 2 outs here as Mason Workin comes up to the plate. Takes low for a ball. Crowd pretty quiet right now here. So the LaMoure folks are happy with the score. Not too much excitement from the Burlington fans. Swing and a miss there by Workin. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 8th pitch here for Ryan Ralph. And there is a drive to center field. Nelson drifting back, and it's going to be over his head. So Workin with a base hit, he'll end up with an RBI and a stand-up double. LaMoure just ripping the cover off the ball here. And there's going to be a courtesy runner for the catcher, Mason Workin, and that will be number 10, Avery Kramer, coming in to run. 9-0 lead here for LaMoure in this game. Burlington defeated Hazen yesterday 10-3 in the first round game. There's a call strike to the hitter, Colton Ness. He singled in his first at bat. He's 1 for 3 in the tournament. First baseman. And he'll rip that one down to third base. Schaefer picks it up, and he gets it over to Abernathy in time, and his side is retired on the ground ball out. But LaMoure scores 4 more here in the bottom of the second. We're going to go to the top of the third. Burlington 0, LaMoure 9. Back after this.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Owen Lesko takes the hill here for the top of the third for LaMoure. And he will face Paxton Eustis. Up for the second time in the game. Paxton popped out to Gunnar Thielges at short in his first at bat. He'll hit a ground ball, and that's going to be picked up by Johnson at second. He'll get it over to Ness. And the first out is complete here for Owen Lesko and LaMoure. It's going to bring up Drew Rodacher. Rodacher walked in his first at bat, the only base runner so far in the first inning at that point in time. Owen Lesko with his 41st pitch. Check swing did not go. Drew Rodacher at the plate. So far in the tournament, 1 for 5. And there's another check swing, but I think that was a strike anyway. So the count goes to 2-1. There's a foul ball there. It went off his leg. So now the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. I want to thank JK Designs, located in Carrington, North Dakota for 12 years, specializing in decals, signs, banners. Best of luck to Carrington Post 25 in the state tournament. JK Designs. Lesko delivers the 2-2 pitch. That one glazes off the helmet just as Rodacher was ducking, and I think he's fine, so hit by pitch there. That'll bring up Braden Nelson. Popped out to Lesko in his first, and we're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher right away here, and I did not catch his number. It's number 6, and that is Cole Rodacher. So Cole comes in to run for Drew Rodacher. 1 out. Little breaking pitch comes up a little bit too high, and it's ball 1. Smith Motors in Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer located in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Check us out at smithmotors.com. smithmotors.com. And that is low for ball 2. Smith Motors, your certified service, OEM parts and sales for Chevrolet and GMC. Smith Motors. There's a call strike, and the count goes to 2-1. 1 out. Runner at first there is Cole Rodacher. Owen Lesko on the hill. There's a swing, and it's a shot out to center field on a one-hopper out there to Musland, and he'll get it back in quickly. And going over to second base was Rodacher, and a base hit single there for Nelson. What's Nelson? Yesterday he was 4 for 5 with 3 doubles. What a day he had yesterday at the plate for Burlington. 3 doubles. And there's a drive out to center field again. Muslin's drifting back, keeping going back, makes the catch on a running catch. Tagging at second base and going over to third is Rodacher. So a nice catch in center field by Rodacher. Running back, reaching up and grabbing that one and pulling it back down for the out. So that'll bring up Jake Schaefer here now, and runners at the corners as Rodacher tagged and went to third. That is Cole Rodacher. Schaefer pops one up on the near side. It's first base side, and it's going to be caught in shallow right field by Potts as he comes running in. Called off everybody. Did a good job of doing that, and that will strand the runners at first and third for Burlington. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. It's 9-0 in favor of LaMoure. Back after this.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides.
All right, we got a little equipment issue or change here defensively for Burlington. Not sure what's going on over there. The catcher came out and he's walking back. Drew Rodacher heading back to the bench, and it looks like somebody else is going to put on the equipment. So I'm not sure what's going on here as the coaches are talking to the home plate umpire. And again, we'll see what's going on here. Not really sure myself what's going on as Dustin Ketterling was ready to come up to the plate. That's why I cut that commercial short there. The Digital Guru bringing you all of our camera shots there. Digital Guru, I don't know what happened there, but all of a sudden Drew Rodacher headed back to the dugout. And I was not watching it, to be honest with you folks, so I don't know if he got one wrong there. He's just sitting on the end of the bench there with his equipment on, and looks like number 16, Nathan Rowe, is going to come in and catch. So Nathan Rowe will now catch, and then moving to second base, I believe, is Drew Erickson. Looks like, yep, it is number 2 at second base. And now we're looking at some outfield changes, possibly. Got all kinds of things going on here. Everybody running different directions. So Erickson comes back in. He went out to take his turn at second base, but looks like somebody else is going to go to second base. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. Looks like Cole Rodacher is heading to right field. And at second base is number 10. And that would be A.J. Kilborn. So some defensive changes there. Rodacher moves over, and that's Cole Rodacher moves to right. Drew Rodacher went, and he's still sitting on the end of the bench with his equipment on, his catching equipment on. And we're going to get another visit here as we're still trying to figure out what's, and now we're turned around and going back. So the new catcher is going to be Nathan Rowe. New second baseman is Kilborn, and new right fielder is Cole Rodacher. So I think we got all the changes made. Oh, I got a new left fielder. I did not sure who went out to left field. Could have been, I'm not sure. It was kind of an interesting move there because everybody was ready to go, and then all of a sudden Drew Rodacher headed off and sitting at the end of the bench, and his equipment is still on. And not sure what happened. So I'll see if I can pick up who the left fielder is. So Ketterling even in the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryan Ralph. Couldn't quite extend the arms on that one. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ketterling is retired. I'll bring up top of the order. Gunnar Thielges. He's swinging a hot bat right now. He's 2 for 2 in today's game. He's 2 for 5 in the tournament. That one bounces at home plate there, and it's ball 1. See if I can catch the left fielder's number, because Kilborn came in to play second base. Kilborn was out in left field. And Ryan Ralph brings that one home. Check swing, and it's going to be foul. That was an excuse me swing there. It was high and tight to Gunnar Thielges, and he just kind of put the bat out there, and excuse me, it was hit by the bat and almost a fair ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gunnar. And he'll look at strike 3, go through, and Ryan Ralph records his second strikeout. 2 outs now. Blaze Isaacson steps up to the plate for LaMoure. Ryan Ralph delivers. High and inside, ball. I want to thank LaMoure Feed and Seed. Seed conditioning, custom feed processing. Swing and a miss there. It's 1-1. Here to help with all your livestock feed needs and products. To help you excel in the field, call Trevor at 701-883-5755. 701-883-5755. There's a call strike, and the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Also, James Valley Grain strives to be every day the best grain handling facility and the most courteous, accurate staff with unmatched customer service. James Valley Grain. There's a swing, and that one goes out to left field, and it's foul territory just so barely, and we'll be able to catch the number. If it's 10 or 13, it looked like it was 13. If that was the case, that would be Nelson out there. So then somebody else went to center. Like I said, there was a lot of changes. Yeah, that's looks like that's correct. Now I'm not sure who's in center for the Burlington fans. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ryan Ralph facing Blaze Isaacson, and he'll pull that one down to third base. Schaefer picks it up and gets it over in time to Abernathy at first, and the side is retired on 3 up, 3 down for LaMoure in that inning. So we're going to go to the top of the 4th. And we'll be right back here with more from LaMoure.
Professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, We offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Owen Lesko delivers the first pitch strike to Colin Abernathy. 0-1 to Abernathy. He'll look at pitch number 2, and that's high for a ball. 1-1. Turned into a beautiful evening here at Townsend Field. Call strike by the home plate umpire, Tom Paris. 1-2. 1-2 pitch from Lesko. Goes outside for ball 2. It's 2-2 now. Want to thank Bank North, enriching the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, one community at a time. www.ibanknorth.com. Outside for ball, and the count goes full now to Abernathy. Leadoff hitter here in the 4th inning. And it's ball 4, so Abernathy will go to first base. So Kyler Fisher will step up to the plate now. He walked in his last at bat as well. Lesko has to work back here. And he falls behind in the count here. 1 ball, no strikes to Kyler Fisher. There's a call strike at the letters. 1-1. Red River Valley Western Railroad, just not another railroad, but a quality transportation provider. Red River Valley Western Railroad has over 550 miles of track in North Dakota. Visit their website at rrvw.net. rrvw.net. That one's popped up in the infield. Gunnar Thielges and Johnson giving that one a call, and Johnson comes away with it. And that'll bring up Easton Anderson. He struck out in his first at bat. He's 1 for 4 on the tournament. Excuse me, that's Ryan Ralph. He came in for Anderson. So Ryan Ralph at the plate, the pitcher. And he'll drill that one out to left center field, and that one's going to fall in for a base hit. So Ryan Ralph comes up and helps himself with a base hit. So down to second will go Abernathy, and at first base will be Ralph, and they're going to get a courtesy runner for him. So Ryan Ralph will go back to the bench and rest as the pitcher. And the courtesy runner over here at first base looks like number 24, Owen Hansen. 1 out. Runners at first and second, so that means the infield fly rule is in effect. And if my buddy Chad is watching, Chad, if fair and playable. There's a call strike. Bell tie. The count even now at 1 ball, 1 strike. And runners at first and second here For Burlington, there's a ground ball up the middle. Thiel just picks it up, flips it over to Johnson, and over to Ness for the double play. Just what the doctor ordered, and that will be the end of the top of the fourth. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back right after this.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straightaway center field.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity.
So nice double play defensively by LaMoure here in the top of the fourth. Limits Burlington there, and they strand one. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Again, 9-0 lead here. You know that LaMoure would like to tack at least one more run on this one here in the bottom of the fourth, so they don't have to bat in the bottom of the fifth. Save some pitching again. And taking low and away for ball one there for LaMoure is Connor Johnson. Takes up high for ball two. JK Designs for 12 years, been located in Carrington, North Dakota, offering decals, signs, and banners. Wishing the best of luck to Carrington Post 25 in the state tournament. We also want to thank LaMoure Feed and Seed. Again, seed and conditioning and custom feed processing, 701-883-5755. LaMoure Feed and Seed. Low for ball four, and Connor Johnson draws the walk. That'll bring up the pitcher, Owen Lesko. Owen singled in his first at bat and then grounded out after that. So Ryan Ralph on the hill. Looks over to first, and there goes the runner. And the throw down to second base, not in time. It's off the mark. And easily stolen second base there. Again was Connor Johnson with the stolen base. So again, folks, not used to these rules here with the pitch counts now in play. The coaches want to try and get to that 10-run rule as quickly as possible to save pitch counts. And with the pitch counts playing a big part in the role of these decisions. And it's not tacking on the runs. It's not anything like that. It is just trying to save your pitching arms. Owen Lesko right now at 65 pitches. 32 pitches for Ryan Ralph. 2-1 is the count to Owen Lesko. And Ralph steps back off the rubber. Two balls, one strike. And Ralph comes home with that one. It's off the plate for 3-1 count. So Connor Johnson in scoring position over at second base. And he'll pop that one up to left field. Nelson struggled with it there at first and makes the catch as Lesko is retired on the fly ball. Not sure if Nelson didn't see that one right away. Of course, the sun setting in his eyesight toward home plate. You can see some of the shadows on the field there, directed right toward Nelson in left field. And here comes Colby Thielges for LaMoure. And the pitch comes home, and it's low for ball. Colby Thielges 2 for 2 today, and he scored twice. And he'll pop that one out to center field. Drifting back is Fisher. Tagging at second, heading to third. Getting in easily is Connor Johnson. So like I said, Coach Thielges and LaMoure would like to get this run in here just 90 feet away. Max Muslin comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Again, it's just to save pitching. That one's popped up foul. Five runs in the first, 4 runs in the second, no runs in the third for LaMoure. And 2 outs here as Ryan Ralph has kind of put the cap on it here for now. Fouled away, and it's 0-2 now to Max Muslin. Ralph brings it home high for a ball, and it's 1-2. Nothing wrong with that pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. Fouled away. Muslin hangs in there. Still 1-2 with 2 outs. And that is 40 pitches for Ryan Ralph. Came in on relief there from Easton Anderson, who came in on relief from Braden Nelson. High for a ball, and it's 2-2. So Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Standing over at third base is Connor Johnson with 2 outs. There's a shot right back up the middle, and that will bring the 10th run home. So a base hit RBI single for Max Muslin drives in the 10th run. And now LaMoure with 7 hitters with RBIs. In the previous game, there was 8 on one team that had RBIs in the games for Thompson. And pitch is low to working. The catcher. Some good slushies here today too, by the way. That one tight, almost clips working. Got a slushy booth here for the band and choir to go to Washington, D.C. in April. And yesterday I had a pina colada flavored one, and today was a blue raspberry, and I had a rhubarb. It was a very good rhubarb slushy. 2-1 to Mason Workin. He'll swing that one, and that's ripped up the right center, and that will be at least 2 bases. And rounding third and headed home is Muslin, and it's an RBI double for Workin. His second RBI. And that will be the 11th run for LaMoure. So Workin comes out for the courtesy runner, and the courtesy runner down at second base is Avery Kramer. So Workin comes back in to put the gear back on as the catcher. And again, Colton Ness at the plate. Takes a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. Ralph delivers, and that one bounced way in front of the plate, so hustling down to third easily was Avery Kramer, running for Workin. Pitch goes outside. Looks like my camera might have got bumped out in center field, in the right center field box out there. Barely see the pitcher. There's a call, strike, and it's a full count now to the hitter, Colton Ness. Just barely see the pitcher in the right side of the screen there. And the pitch fouled back by Ness. So it might have been bumped out there. A lot of people out there in the press box, in the football press box, watching the game out there. Good vantage point for LaMoure fans. Ness fouls that one away again. Two runs across here in the inning so far here in the bottom of the fourth. Ryan Ralph delivers, and there's one that's popped up to left field. Nelson drifting over and makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stranding one here, but LaMoure does score two here in the bottom of the fourth, and they go up 11-0. We'll be right back after this.
At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
We're in the top of the fifth, and Lesko delivers ball one to the leadoff hitter, Paxton Eastus. And here he'll pull one down the right field side for a base hit. So a nice drive hit there by Paxton Eastus, keeping the game alive here for Burlington. Burlington needs to score two to keep it alive and extend the game. Cole Rodacher steps up to the plate to bat for Drew. Cole came in and played right field, and that is an overthrow at first base. And heading down to second base was Eastus on the errant throw. So an error allows Eastus to go to second. An error on LaMoure gives the free base to Eastus. Not up on the scoreboard yet, but it should be. There's a call, strike to Cole Rodacher. And it's 1-1 now to Cole. Owen Lesko. This will be pitch number 70, 7-0 for Cole, or for Owen, excuse me. Cole swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Lesko delivers the 1-2 pitch. A little bit too high, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that will be a strikeout for Owen Lesko. First out of the inning. And that'll bring up Braden Nelson. Nelson so far 1 for 2 on the night, 5 of 7 for the tournament. He had 3 doubles yesterday, as I mentioned earlier, and 6 RBIs. Both times 2 doubles that he had bases were loaded. So bases clearing double twice. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a drive out to right field, and that'll be a base hit. And we're going to hold up the runner at third. Keep runners at the corners. So Eustace ends up at third base, and Braden Nelson with a base hit, keeping his hot streak alive here. He's 2 of 3 today, so that gives him 6 for 8 in the tournament. So Braden Nelson having a good day at the plate here during the whole tournament. Braylon Fisher steps up to the plate, the right fielder, 0 for 2 today, 2 for 5 yesterday with a double. So he's 2 for 7 on the tournament. Everybody stays put there. Again, runners at the corners here for Burlington here with 1 out. Owen Lesko, pitch number 78 coming up. Low and away, ball, 2-1. There's a ground ball. It's going to be picked up by Theelgis. He'll flip it over to second for 1. The relay to first, not in time. Runner at third. Eustace did not go. So 1 more out here, and that LaMoure will walk away with a win. So 2 outs. Fielder's choice for Braylon Fisher. He'll stand over at first base now. And here comes Owen Lesko to Schaefer. Jake Schaefer at the plate. 0 for 2 today. 1 for 5 in the tournament. There's a call strike. The runner not being held on at first base here. As Coach Thiel just tells Ness to back off, not worry about the runner. That one's popped up right field. Potts trotting in and should make the squeeze comfortably, and he does. And that will end the game here on that catch and fly ball. Stranding 2 here in the top of the 5th. And that will be a victory here for LaMoure by the 10-run rule. It's 11-1. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with our post-game show right after this, right here on Three Borders Sports.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
That's going to wrap it up here for day 2 in LaMoure. Again, LaMoure comes out on top here over Burlington by the 10-run rule through 5 innings, 11-0. Owen Lesko finishes with 82 pitches. Did not have a overpowering night, but he does come away with an 82-pitch victory. Had a couple of 3 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, and 3 walks, I believe, is what I have unofficially. And again, Owen Lesko gets the win, and LaMoure moves on now to face Lisbon tomorrow at 4 p.m. So the undefeated 2 teams will play each other at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So that means Burlington is going to go down and take on Carrington. They'll play at 11. Then at 1:30, the second game will be Thompson and Park River at 1:30. Then, like I said, at 4 o'clock it'll be Lisbon and LaMoure. And then at 6:30 will be the 2 winners in the losers bracket will be coming through, and they'll play each other for their second game of the day. 4 games again tomorrow here from LaMoure. Again, your final score here, LaMoure 11, Burlington 0, in a game that took just 1 hour and 16 minutes. 1 hour and 16 minutes. LaMoure 11 runs on 11 hits. They committed 1 error and left only 3 on base. Burlington, no runs on 5 hits, committed 1 error and left 6 on base. So again, Owen Lesko walks away with the win here for LaMoure. And LaMoure come out on a hot streak here. They had 5 hits in a row here in the first inning, and they ended up scoring 5 runs. Then in the second inning, scored 4 more on top of that. So a single, a double, triple, I mean, just everything. The bats were working for Coach Steelges and LaMoure here as they come away with a 10-run rule victory here, defeating Burlington by the score of 11-0. Again, there's your lineups for tomorrow. We'll check out the lineups on our website. If Brian gets a chance, we'll update everything to say it. But just in case, tomorrow, game number 9 will be Burlington and Carrington. Game number 9, Burlington and Carrington. Game number 10, Thompson and Park River. Game 10, Thompson and Park River. Game number 11 at 4 o'clock will be Lisbon and LaMoure. Lisbon and LaMoure at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Then after that will be the 6:30 game, game 12, and that will be the 2 winners of the losers bracket. So we'll be down to 3 teams after tomorrow night. So that should wrap it up here from LaMoure tonight. Again, it's cooling off a little bit, which is nice. But again, for everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, thanks for joining us today. Again, 4 more games again tomorrow, and we'll see you on Sunday from LaMoure, North Dakota. Your final score once again, LaMoure 11, Burlington 0. I'm Joe Schreiner for everybody at Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you and good night.